Hey, everybody. I'm talking really softly. This is Cindy. It is day 98 of my 100 days of meditating for an hour a day and making a video. I am now in my hometown of Madison, New Jersey. Yo, New Jersey. And I am at my dad's house, and we are about to go out to lunch, but I have to say this day has been the weirdest day ever because it was like raining in the morning and cold from New York City. It must have taken me like an hour and a half to figure out what to pack for like a day and a half. It was ridiculous. I mean, I spend so much time trying to figure out, do I wear these pants? Well, I can't carry these shoes because it's too heavy and then I don't have a bag. And so I had to borrow one from where I was staying, but she wasn't there. So somebody else was there who was taking care of the dogs. And oh my God, it was like, and then I would try on this and then I would not, that wouldn't be right because I didn't have the right something. And I mean, it was really, first of all, I hate shopping and I am not a clothing person. I love to wear the clothes once they're on, but I can't stand shopping. And I like the whole thing with what to wear is just such a foreign concept to me. In fact, before I left um, from LA, I actually had my neighbor come over. I think I said that in the video, and she was like, okay, get rid of all of these and do this with this and this with this. And now I'm about to go out to a nice dinner with my dad and my stepmother. And yeah, I mean, and then I kept thinking, oh my gosh, if I have 1 month to live, I am wasting an hour and a half plus of my 1 month to live trying to figure out what to wear and what to pack for almost 2 days, not even. Like, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to walk to the train station because it's pouring rain outside. So that has to do with how much I can carry, and I can't carry that much. And when am I going to get? I mean, it was crazy. But I have to say that even though it was crazy to me, and I felt like at one point I'm wasting so much precious time, I was like, well, what else am I going to be doing? What else would I do? What else would I be doing if I wasn't packing to go and visit my my dad and my other friends that I grew up with? Like, chill out and it's okay. And so, of course, I forgot my toothbrush and my toothpaste because God forbid those aren't important, but getting the right shorts and or pants with the right top is. So anyway, luckily those things you can buy. And I also have to say that there's this thing happening just in this last couple of days when people are just not of your mindset. They're not on the same path and journey that you are on. And one, it makes you really, really appreciate those that are on a similar path and journey and consciously think similar to how you are. And it really also teaches you that most of the people don't. And they're just living their lives, eating their meat and potatoes, being somewhat judgmental and complaining a lot. Like the complaining, I see so clearly. And the judgment, I see so clearly. And it's like literally people around me are going, well, they're Jewish. Oh, well, this one is and look what they did to where you used to live, and all this kind of stuff. That's just lots of complaining. So it's giving me an understanding of where I came from, why I had those issues, and how I am so committed to not being that way, and just really loving them all the same. And so this has really been up for me. And I had this really wild dream. I'll say this and then I'll go because it's getting late. But I had this really wild dream that there was this baby, and I was walking along the streets of Los Angeles, busy streets, and a lot of the time in these cities, there's like Jehovah Witnesses or the born agains screaming like, "What are you gonna do when you die? Do you have a, do you know who your creator is? And are you blah 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 blah?" And all this kind of stuff. So I had this dream that this baby was crying, and she was like huddled down, and these like cult members or religious zealots, whoever they were wearing gold and blue. And they came and they wrapped, like the first person wrapped herself around a baby, and then another one came and squeezed on this side, and then another one came and squeezed on this side. So the baby was like squozen, and these whoever they were, cult religious zealots, were like, trying to save her and save this baby, and so much so that they suffocated her. And after I walked away, I heard the baby like trying to survive. And it had this cough, and there was this talk saying, the baby's not going to live. And I'm thinking that baby's not going to live because she got so squozen by these religious zealots, and they weren't her mom, and they took over, and now she's going to die. And it kind of like just reminded me of me. And I don't want to go back to that. I want to be what I've been working on being, which is loving and caring of all beings, and not being judgmental, and being tolerant of all beings, and understanding that there's a lot of people that don't think the same way as I do, but that's okay. And so, and really honoring each person without getting hooked and without getting anxious or negative or just judgmental, really is the word that just keeps coming up for me. So that's that. So yeah, heavy stuff when you go back home. It's a reference point. It's always a reference point to where you are in your journey. So I am really learning. So it's day 98. I only have 2 more days to go. I want to really end on a high note and stay positive and and loving and in the flow. Okay, bye.